And it's Freak missing. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Gigg. Doris?
He told me he's very pleased with how his team's play has progressed throughout the season so far, saying we're finding our roles and doing all the small things that separate good teams from average teams. I hope we can keep this going. Guys?
Thank you, Doris.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Freak. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Freak's got 5. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against New York.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
5 on the clock. The drive by James. Good, and Smart gets the assist. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And it's Freak missing.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it.
With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Number 1, Kevin Love.
And Kevin, this guy was the top rebounder for a reason. Hustle and tenacity and pursuing the basketball. No luck involved in that.
At the elbow, it's Freak. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers trail by 4. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Ray, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
Here's Okafor. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
George dishes to Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The 76ers making a switch here. Fields checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Irving. And he just worked New York in that last game. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Ilyasova. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Offensive rebound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Here's Freak. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership. Well, that there is straight talk from the Cavaliers with some changes. Love's checked in for Aldridge. Ilyasova comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Purdue in for Kyrie Irving. And so in the game for the 76ers, Freak in at point guard. Embiid is out there with Okafor. Then it's Paul George.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
For the 3, they grab their own miss.
all the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Freak. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Cavaliers trail by 9. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Pass to Freak. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Okafor against LeBron. 1:39 left now here in the second. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 9. Now here's Freak. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Here's Salvadori. No good. James with some nice D. For the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Detroit Pistons.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
Here's Smart. 9 points last game. LeBron passes to Purdue. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Marion's checked in.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
And Freak throws it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
The wide open look here for Marion. The three-pointer, no good. Kicks it to Freak. Tipped away and stolen by Ilyasova. Smart. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That'll do it for the first half. 76ers lead by... We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half. Both teams making some changes here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. We've got Kevin Love, Ilyasova out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Irving, and it's Marion in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Payne kicks to Freak. The 76ers with another miss.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
They set the screen, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
So that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
And stolen by Freak.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And that one is hammered home.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Irving kicks to Love. And he gets it to go. Love's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
Now here's Marion. D right on him. Can't get it to fall. The 76ers leading by 3. The pass to Freak. Barrow. He's covered by Irving. Freak. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Marion dishes to Love. Fades. Off the left rim and out.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Out to the right wing. Payne kicks to Freak. Misses the 3. If they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
That one goes. Count it. 6 points for Marion.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving passes to Love. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Embiid. The Cavaliers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke. You got it.
Pass to Freak. There's the 3. But they'll get another chance. Back to Okafor. Another shot. Good. Okafor's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Irving from long range. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought. A different look now for Cleveland. Marion's checked in, and it's Bogdanovich in for Smart. Then for the 76ers, Okafor's checked in, and Freak subbed in for Kendall Marshall. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Freak, he's in at point guard. Paul George is out there with John Newell. Then there's Okafor. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
What you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
32 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Freak. Nails it.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris.
Well, they're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerds there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, coach. Spacing.
Now here's Smart. Defense is right there. And it's Freak with the rebound. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Dishes it to Smart. And on the way from Irving for 3. Misses there. So the 76ers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
The 2K Sports post-game